Game 7 of the Western Conference Finals. The Spurs have endured 6 long games. 3 they have won. 3 they have lost. It is now the last stand. There is no looking back as they must...
And tonight on 2K Sports.
Game 7 of the West...
We thank you for joining us for an NBA... Here we go. And it's San Antonio to start out. A look at the San Antonio...
You look at Oklahoma City, they've been extended to the brink, but the finals remain just one win away. As a player, how hard is it to keep your focus in an atmosphere like this?
Well, B.A., you feel the energy from your fans for sure. But you've worked so hard all season to get to this point. Almost nothing can distract you from your goal.
All right, let's check out San Antonio's starting lineup. Fox at the 1 with Castle at the 2. Then there's Devin Vassell, then it's Victor Wembanyama, and it's Champagnie at the 4-man position.
Oh, they've got their eyes on him on the foul right away.
Oklahoma City shooting their first free throw tonight.
Yeah, what's special about Gilgeous-Alexander is how shifty he is, which also makes it so tough on defenses.
Williams passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. The 3. Vassell with the rebound. And so it's Vassell who brings up the ball for San Antonio. Vassell, a screen on Hartenstein. And he's going for the lob!
The feel for the game Wembanyama has is just fantastic. I mean, he reads the movement of the defense and his teammates just so well.
Here's SGA. Wallace outside. And just over a minute played here to start the game. The kick out to Williams. Shot clock at 6. Hartenstein against Wembanyama.
With great mobility and the 8-foot wingspan. Yes, 8 foot. Wembanyama easily wipes that shot away.
First minute and a half of basketball played here in this one. Launches it, and he buries his first look.
Yeah, you've got to worry about Wembanyama everywhere. He puts a defense to the test.
Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside, Williams. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. Castle with it. Pass to Champagnie. For 3. And it's Fox missing.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Mark Dagnall gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. We talked about Victor Wembanyama and what he wants to see from his team defensively. And he said, I want to see us knock him off balance a little bit. Be tough, physical. That's how you get into his head, and that's how you frustrate him. Expect to see a lot of defensive aggression against Wembanyama tonight. Ryan?
Thank you for that, Allie. Now here's Vassell. 5 on the clock. Spurs need to get one up here. To the middle. Here's Hartenstein. And Hartenstein slams it in.
He sees the taller defender, and he just gets more aggressive.
Fox, the pass to Champagny. Cassell, a screen on Williams. Here's Champagny. Williams defending. Wembanyama. Oh, and the jam by Wembanyama.
Wembanyama with the mean finish.
Thanks to the AT&T Connected Cam for the up-close and personal view of that slam. Outside, Williams. Pass to Wallace. To the paint. Here's Hartenstein. And Hartenstein slams it in.
Punching it inside, attacking the heart of that defense. I love it.
Wembanyama, screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Wembanyama from deep. Wallace pulls it in. To the inside. Outside, Williams. Outside, Williams. Nice ball movement by Oklahoma City. Gilgeous-Alexander, no good.
Not that time, but that's a shot that he's going to make more oftentimes.
And it's Fox with the jam.
And Fox is so slick with the handles. I love watching him show off like this.
Thunder trail by 5. And here's SGA. He's scoreless. On the wing, Wallace. Hartenstein with a screen on Castle. Wallace, the pass to Williams. Here's Hartenstein. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. There's the drive. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
Oh, ferocious on the attack. Once Wembanyama gets into the lane, the defense is done.
So Mark Daigneault will call a timeout. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. The sell against Williams. SGA surveying the D. Here he goes. SGA doubled. Clock at 4. Wallace's shot is good.
All eyes on SGA. So he kicks it out to the perimeter. Just excellent recognition.
And so it's Fox with it. He'll bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. They lead by 4. Wembanyama, screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Fox, and he's headed to the line for 2. He gets the whistle there.
He's so quick. The only chance you have against Fox is to give him tons of space.
And he drops the first. And San Antonio making a change here. Johnson's checked in. And both free throws good for Fox. Oklahoma City has gone just 1 of 6 from downtown. Hartenstein finds SGA. Hartenstein a screen. And Hartenstein slams it in.
And that's how you lead a team. Literally.
Pass to Champagny. Back to Fox. Now here's Wembanyama. Williams defending. Double on Wembanyama. Here's Castle. Castle on the wing. Here's Champagny. 6 on the shot clock. Johnson against Williams. Fox outside. Here's Champagny. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from 3.
Wallace outside. Williams a screen on Johnson. Wallace misses.
No defender in sight. He tries to take initiative, but ultimately comes away empty-handed.
Here's Wembanyama. 7 points in the game. Johnson on the wing. Tries it from 19. Gilgeous-Alexander with a rebound. Thunder trail by 4. Pass to Hartenstein. Outside, Williams. And here's Hartenstein. Back to Williams. Three-pointer. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
The Spurs have gotten 5 of 11 shots to go. The drive by Wembanyama. Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
You know, it's hard to believe a guy over 7 feet is capable of moves like that. I mean, my goodness.
And Oklahoma City shooting only 42% to get this one going. Pass to Castle. Over Williams. Takes a big high bounce and goes in. And now it's a 5-point San Antonio lead. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for San Antonio?
The enthusiasm they've brought to their defense so far is something else. Going after shooters and really hustling to get their hands on shots.
And I've also liked how they've attacked the opposition off of turnovers. I mean, just making them pay for every mistake out there.
Harrison Barnes, he's checked in for San Antonio. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. The deep three. Rebounded by the Spurs. Wembanyama's got 6 rebounds in the game.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
Pass to Champagny. Outside Johnson. They set the pick. Inside. Here's Wembanyama. Oh, and the jam by Wembanyama.
There were questions about Wembanyama's strength coming into the league. No problem with the contact here.
Back to Wallace. Williams from long range. The rebound by the Spurs. Now Fox. Pass to Wembanyama. And he hammers it down right in the face of Jalen Williams.
Man, Wembanyama getting it done. Woo!
Hartenstein in the post. Wembanyama on it. No one covering.
He's something opposing defenses have a hard time game planning for.
Spurs lead by 6. Wembanyama up top. He's guarded by Hartenstein. Outside Wembanyama. Outside Barnes. Trying to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. And SGA has got the ball here for the Thunder. That one no good. Good work defensively by Fox.
Man, miss after miss.
Oh, throw it down. Wow.
They have no answer for Wemby tonight. I'm not sure how they could defend him.
So Oklahoma City ends up going with a new group. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Free throw good, Wembanyama.
And with the 8-foot wingspan of Wembanyama, it feels like he releases the ball halfway to the bucket.
Wiggins with a screen on Fox. On the wing, Mitchell. He's covered by Fox. Williams' shot is good.
The ideal pass for that situation. Great instincts.
And here's the timeout from Mitch Johnson now. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. So both teams changing it up here. Nice shot by Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got 18.
Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
Schwarber, no good.
No question who's in control of the board so far.
1:07 left in the first quarter here. It's picked off. Joe with the ball. Castle covering. Pass to Mitchell. Here's Schwarber. Nice ball movement by Oklahoma City. And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
Yeah, 3 turnovers already and some frustration starting to settle in.
What a sensational move captured from the Connected Cam, sponsored by AT&T. The Thunder making a switch here. Williams is checked in. Spurs lead by 9. There's 42 seconds left in the opening quarter. Wembanyama pass to Bryant, and then Bryant with the dunk.
They've controlled the paint so far. That's been the difference.
It also allows them to play inside out, which will make them even more difficult to defend.
So it's Oklahoma City now. San Antonio getting their last shot to go. Williams, a screen on Bryant. Back to Caruso. Here's Williams. Cash money on the open jump shot.
Ooh, Caruso's got that good eye. He can spot any opening.
Castle finds Barnes. Now Wembanyama. And that's out of bounds. San Antonio will retain possession.
He had the right idea, just couldn't come up with the swipe.
And deflections, they're a stat that all teams track. They show who is the most active defensively.
That one's good. And the assist to Bryant. Wembanyama's got 21 points in the game.
They played with fantastic energy from the opening tip.
Yeah, they're in control on both ends of the court, and it's always impressive when you build a double-digit lead in the first quarter.
And so the San Antonio Spurs going into the break up. And our coverage of Game 7 continues. Intense atmosphere right now. Vassell outside. Pass to Barnes. Castle outside. Here's Barnes. Williams defending. Now Vassell. The 3-ball. Hartenstein pulls it in. On the wing, Wallace. He's guarded by Castle. Now Gilgeous-Alexander. The fader. Rebounded by the Spurs. Wembanyama's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Pulls up at the elbow. Can't get it. He's now 1 of 4 from the floor. Thunder trail by 13. Pass to SGA. Launches a 3. And another miss by Oklahoma City.
And his struggles have been apparent. Unable to make an impact scoring the ball.
Wembanyama with it. Now Gilgeous-Alexander defending. From deep three-point range. The shot by Wembanyama, no good.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
Yeah, he might have been feeling himself a little too much on that one. He can hit it, but not consistent.
Now here's Wallace. He's closely guarded. Caruso misses. Spurs lead by 13. Down low. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
What a savvy pass by Fox. This is a guy who really sees all angles on the floor.
Williams is checked in for Caruso. And San Antonio with a change here, too. Johnson's checked in. Back to Hartenstein. And Hartenstein slams it in.
Nice ball movement there. Delivered the pass right on time.
Here's Williams. And Hartenstein slams it in.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
He's been a steady presence for them. Nice to have that kind of safety net at the offensive end.
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. To the paint. And Hartenstein slams it in.
He's just an aggressive finisher there inside.
Hey, when you got bounce like that, you feel like you can take on anybody. From deep, Wembanyama. Wallace pulls it in. Wallace has got 4 rebounds now.
And after connecting twice from deep in the first quarter, he hasn't been able to drain another here in the second.
Williams from long range knocks down the long J.
You got to be able to shoot fast in the league. So it's nice to see Williams doesn't need a lot of setup time.
Fox the pass to Wembanyama. Back to Fox. Clock at 6. Back to Wembanyama. Wemby putting on a show.
And Wembanyama can dunk it basically just standing up. You got to keep him out of the paint.
And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for the Thunder. Wallace outside. Inside. Here's Hartenstein. And Hartenstein slams it in.
Oh, I love that possession for them, ending with an assisted bucket.
Now here's Barnes. Wembanyama scanning the floor. Johnson a screen on Hartenstein. To the inside. And here's SGA outside. Victor Wembanyama grabs the board. Wembanyama's got 11 rebounds in the game. There's the screen by Johnson. To the middle. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
I'm just going to say this. Johnson has some bounce. When this man gets off the ground, he gets off the ground with ease.
Champagny. He's checked in for San Antonio. Castle comes in for Johnson. Thunder trail by 11. Down low. Here's Hartenstein. Oh, and a great assist by SGA. That one goes in. Hartenstein's got 16 points.
Hey, he's doing whatever he can right now to pump up his teammates.
Pass to Vassell. And stolen by Williams. Now Hartenstein. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama.
And they've committed to controlling the boards, and it's paying dividends.
Oh, got that one up quick. Fox has got his second bucket on the night.
And Fox can hurt you from there, especially when he's shooting with confidence.
Wallace outside. Oh, it's stolen away. Fox outside. Driving to the basket. A ferocious throwdown by Fox.
What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
A point guard getting up like that? Boy, that is special.
Wallace outside. Off the mark there with a three. Spurs lead by 13. Pass to Champagny. The three from Wembanyama. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. There's 38 seconds left to play in the first half of basketball. From deep, SGA. Rebound, San Antonio. Wembanyama's
still hasn't gotten on the board this quarter. He may be pressing a little, trying to get them out of this hole.
Let's just say that was an ill-advised pass there. Very close to a turnover.
27 seconds left in the first half. Wembanyama screen. Here's Castle. Again, the Spurs score.
And good to see Castle capitalizing from the mid-range. He knows he needs to keep hitting these shots.
Here's SGA on the drive. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Oh, wow! Plenty of room for his trademark slam.
You could tell once he saw the crack in the D, you knew what was going to happen.
Everybody in the building was waiting for it.
And so it's San Antonio in command with a 13-point lead at the end of the quarter. They've been fantastic pushing the ball. Fast break points a key to this lead. We'll be right back with you shortly.
Watching them whoop those boys on the boards, that brought a tear to my eye. And I don't cry.
I get you. And looking at where the Thunder stand in the series. Game 7, we know how much is at stake. Kenny, what's it like to play in one of these?
Well, it's normal to have some nerves. Now, you can't shake those off, but those butterflies.
Thanks, as always, for watching. Let's head back to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the second half.
Glad to have you with us as we return to the action here in the Western Conference Finals. You know, Victor Wembanyama has been exceptional here, guys.
And given that he's just delivered a double-double through 2 quarters, I'm excited to see his stats at the end of the night.
But I don't think that that's the most important thing to him. Sure, putting up big numbers doesn't hurt, but he's all about getting the win over everything else.
So on the floor for the Spurs. That was unbelievable! Wow.
Now that is a finish for the ages.
Thanks to AT&T for that fantastic look from their connected cam. Thunder trail by 13. Wallace outside. Pass to Williams. Outside, SGA. A big triple! Gilgeous-Alexander!
Defenses used to be able to live with Shea taking that shot, but that's not the case anymore.
Wembanyama fires it from way outside, and he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Williams passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. And with that one, the deficit trimmed to single digits. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 5 points now in the quarter.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. Who imagines that might be discussed at halftime? That's going to be a
Yes!
And look at the balance that Wemby shows on that finish. This man is part giraffe and part ballerina.
And so it's Gilgeous-Alexander with it. He brings it up for Oklahoma City. It's a 10-point game. Pass to Williams. Wallace outside. 6 to shoot. Hartenstein with a screen on Castle. Wallace, the pass to Hartenstein. Oh, big finish! Wow!
Okay, I see you.
Yeah, forget about attempting the long-range three to cut into that lead. Just attack the rim, my man.
That was sweet. Pass to Wembanyama. Shoots over Hartenstein. Hartenstein pulls it in. Hartenstein's got 4 rebounds now. Williams passes to Hartenstein. Now SGA. He's covered by Fox. Back to Williams. Williams, a screen on Castle. Here's Wallace. Rebound San Antonio. Wembanyama's got rebound number 15 here tonight.
And that's their first miss after hitting 4 in a row to start the half.
To the inside.
Athletic finish by Castle. Getting up to meet the lob and throwing it down.
Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Outside, Williams. And he lobs it up to the rim. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Castle. Wallace, the pass to Hartenstein. And Hartenstein slams it in.
Even though his team is lagging behind, he's playing like a winner. Too bad his attitude isn't spreading to the other guys.
Castle outside. Back to Fox. The sell against Williams. To the paint. Here's Castle. Here's Champagny. Oh! Wembanyama throws it down.
Yeah, terrific follow-through from Wembanyama, proving he has a good head on his shoulders.
Second half here, and we're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Wallace with it. Williams, a screen on Castle. Wallace, the pass to SGA. He buries it from 3. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 13.
If you give him that kind of separation, he's going to take full advantage.
Wembanyama with it. Hartenstein covering. Wembanyama with the easy 2.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
And Hartenstein slams it in.
You love to see him inside passing like this as long as guys being on the same page.
And the layup is good off the glass. And it's now only a 5-point Spurs lead.
He's doing everything he can. If they want to win, others have to step up and provide some scoring.
Wembanyama, pass to Vassell. Williams looking around. Pass to Hartenstein. The kick out to Williams from the arc. Nails it from beyond the arc. Williams has got his second basket of the night.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
And here's a timeout from Mitch Johnson now. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. For San Antonio, they've gotten 5 of 8 shots to go in the third. Fox finds Wembanyama. Shoots over Hartenstein. And the 17-footer goes down. Wembanyama's got 10 points here in the second half.
They're in strong position coming down the stretch, and he is a big reason why.
Wallace outside. Shot clock at 6. Here's SGA. Pass to Hartenstein. The 3 is up. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got rebound number 17, if you can believe that. Oh, hey, how about that? And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Yeah, flat-out dominant score. Wemby's ability to capitalize from anywhere on the floor is what makes him so dangerous.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Fox. Here's Hartenstein. Wallace outside. Williams from long range. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Spurs lead by 6. Here's Vassell. Gilgeous-Alexander with a steal. And up the court come the Thunder on the break. Pass to Wallace. Now here's Williams. And here's SGA. His shot comes out. Right now, firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, there's a nice flow to this offense right now.
Fox with a screen on Hartenstein. Wembanyama. Pass to Fox. Wow, Fox gets it done in close.
You can really feel the momentum swinging in their direction.
Yeah, but they can't relax. They've got to keep building on this lead because it is not safe.
And so Mark Daigneault will call a timeout. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players.
Protecting the rim has to be their top objective right now.
I'm sure coach is going to give them an earful about that. He can't be happy with that soft interior D.
Oklahoma City making a switch here. Mitchell's checked in. And San Antonio with a change here too. Keldon Johnson, he's checked in for Vassell. Hartenstein with a screen on Fox. Inside. And Hartenstein slams it in.
Throws it down emphatically.
He's got serious hop, right? You add that to his ability to penetrate, that's 2 easy points. Down low. Fox takes the hit and scores.
You know, they're really being bullied right now defensively. 8 of the last 10 points have come from inside.
Here's Williams. Pass to Hartenstein. And Hartenstein slams it in.
And one move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Yeah, great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
Oh, that's just too easy. Can't give Wembanyama the lane.
Outside Mitchell. Nice ball movement by Oklahoma City. Wallace misses. San Antonio leading by 8. Pass to Wembanyama. Oh, a dunk and a foul! A powerhouse move! He's got a chance for one more at the line. It's going to be on Jalen Williams. Caruso, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Spurs.
Oh, they've been punishing the inside defense consistently in this one. Look, it's been a very productive area of the floor for them.
And they've been letting it rain from the mid-range. A throwback approach that's really working well for them in this one.
Wallace outside. Caruso, a screen on Castle. Wallace misses.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
Yeah, that's it right now. He's just in his own head. Not much you can do to try and push through it.
Pass to Williams. He drops it from range. Williams has got 6 points.
The three-point shooting has been on point here in the second half.
Now Wembanyama. He's got 42. Over to the wing. And Penny. Pass to Johnson. The three from Wembanyama. Oklahoma City grabs a miss.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Williams misses. Spurs lead by 8. Up top, Johnson. He's guarded by Caruso. Williams against Wembanyama. He had his back to the basket for over 5 seconds. That'll be a turnover.
I'll tell you what, turnovers just continue to hurt them here.
Both teams decided to change it up. Now here's Wembanyama. Six on the shot clock. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
If they keep hitting free throws at this clip, it'll help them seal the deal.
First one falls for him.
2 shots.
He's perfect from the line this time.
Some big guys struggle at the line, not him. He's put in the work to defy that assumption.
Wallace and Williams run the wings. Isaiah Hartenstein is out there with Kendrick Williams. And it's SGA in at the point. That's the lineup out there for the Thunder. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama.
They've been dominating the boards tonight, yet it's still a close game.
Snatched away. Here's the break. Here's Wallace. And counted from 12 feet. Spurs lead by 3. Oh, and the jam by Wembanyama.
Wemby doesn't even need to jump to throw it down. That's just crazy.
So it's Oklahoma City now. To the inside. And Hartenstein slams it in.
Excellent movement on the play. The pass on time and on point.
And so it's Mitch Johnson here calling timeout. He's decided it's time to clarify the situation, leaving little room for error. A different look for San Antonio. Devin Vassell, he's checked in for Barnes. And Fox is subbed in for Johnson. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Over the last break, I listened in on Mitch Johnson's huddle. He dug into his team for being too complacent on offense, saying, you're just chucking up the first 3 you see out there. Being more patient on offense, move the ball around, make the defense work. Guys, let's see if ball movement improves out there.
Allie, thank you. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama.
Oh, stop at the rim. Victor using his...
Oh, another one falls.
He's on a tear offensively, lighting up the scoreboard with a purpose.
And how about this? He now holds the team's single-game record for postseason scoring. Williams misses. And Wembanyama has the ball here for San Antonio. At one point, they led by 16. Yet another bucket.
Oh, my goodness. 50 for the game.
Just putting on a show.
Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? Woo, what a tough game.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period.
The first one falls. And so he makes both from the line. San Antonio's gone 0 for 3 here in the fourth. Liddell finds Wembanyama. Puts up a deep three. Wallace pulls it in. Wallace has got rebound number 8 here already in the game.
And he got a couple to fall from long distance in the first half, but still looking for that number 3.
And Williams punches it home.
They've really picked up the energy level and have willed themselves back into this game.
And as tired as they might be after fighting the tide up, they have all the momentum now to finish this comeback.
The three from Wembanyama. Wemby showing off the range.
As they set their sights on locking up the win, he has to do everything in his power to make this happen.
Wallace with it. Williams a screen on Castle. And he shows the focus there. Nails the tee.
They've been playing with much greater physicality this half. Getting themselves to the free throw line is a bust.
Williams fires. Wembanyama there for the rebound. And Wembanyama has the ball here for the San Antonio Spurs. At one point, they led by 16. Outside Fox. Just 5 to shoot. Takes a 3. Ooh, Fox making him pay from deep.
What energy from Fox when they're up against it, proving he's ready to be that guy.
Outside, SGA. Wallace outside. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Pulls the trigger. Hartenstein jams it home.
And when the game is this close, you have to go all out.
He certainly understands his role, huh? When the shot goes up, just crashes the offensive glass.
He's just giving them everything he has. It's what his teammates appreciate and enjoy playing with him.
The sell against Williams. Wembanyama can't hit it.
And as long as he keeps missing from deep, the D will keep letting him fire away. He's just off from range right now.
Williams up top. Fires the 3. Hartenstein.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
Second team foul.
Good on the first. And that brings him within 2 here. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Spurs shooting it with confidence. 54% so far. And stolen by Hartenstein. And a fast break now for the Thunder. Williams!
You can't put up any weak stuff around Wemby. He'll send it right back.
Yes, sir, with the 3.
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
Oh, he's been doing everything. Hitting the boards, huge game for him thus far.
SGA fires.
Oh, obviously Gilgeous-Alexander has the will to win. What a relentless effort. And not a moment to lose on this possession.
Clock's looking against them right now.
Williams rips down the board.
San Antonio foul. Kevin Vassell. Second personal foul. 13 foul.
He drops the first one, and that puts him up 5. So he gets them both, and it's a 6-point ball game.
You can't afford to waste any chances at this stage of the game. That means you gotta hit your free throws.
Wembanyama. Williams rips down the board. And he commits the intentional foul. He hits the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. Second one is good, getting both at the line. And it's an 8-point ball game. Now a timeout called by San Antonio. We've got 13 seconds left in the fourth quarter. All right, guys, what's your take?
And time's running short. They just couldn't get over that hump.
And I'm sure Coach is encouraging them to play to the final whistle. Then they can get out of here.
And that's an intentional foul.
First personal foul. 15 foul. At the line.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss.
Taking 2 shots.
And he
That's an interesting strategy there, taking a technical here. But I don't know if you would call that any sort of strategy. We call that putting the game on ice. This one, oh yeah, that's over.
And now we've got an intentional foul.
Yeah, and there's no question they have to foul. Now, I'm sure they would have preferred to avoid it.
First free throw is good, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And so both free throws good, and it's an 8-point ball game. And the Oklahoma City Thunder will move on.
Well, the West is no joke. It's always a battle, but they did it. They were able to survive the gauntlet and make plays when it mattered most.
And their reward for surviving the West, a trip to the NBA Finals.
Now, this is a team that has their sights set on bigger hardware. And even though they'll face a tough test out of the East, they want to be the ones to hoist that Larry O'Brien.
Well, they've proven they've got the skill. Going to be a great match.
Game 7 of the Western Conference Finals. The Spurs have endured 6 long games. 3 they have won. 3 they have lost. It is now the last stand. There is no looking back as they must lay it all on the line against the Thunder. The conclusion of the Western Conference Finals coming up next.
We thank you for joining us for an NBA playoff thriller. Game 7 of the Western Conference Finals. Only one team will advance. Who will it be? Here with Greg Anthony and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. And we've got Allie LaForce reporting from the sidelines. And the starting group for the Spurs. Filling the perimeter spots are Castle and Vassell. And it's Fox. Then it's Victor Wembanyama. And it's Champagnie in at the 4th. For the Thunder. At the guard spots, we'll be seeing Gilgeous-Alexander and Wallace. Williams is out there with Williams. And it's Hartenstein in at the center, filling out the middle. Here we go. And it's San Antonio to start out. Here's Wembanyama. And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
And a big man who moves like a guard. Wembanyama is an absolute terror when he slices inside.
Outside Williams. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Oh, big time putback there. What a great motor on this guy.
There is no one who goes after those rebounds harder. A three from Wembanyama. Good on the triple. Wembanyama's got his second bucket tonight.
Sometimes you watch Wembanyama and think this guy is a cheat code, hitting threes at well over 7 feet tall.
Boy, something so good about a perfectly placed lead pass. That is nice.
Here's Champagny. On the wing, Fox. Shot clock at 6. Shoots a fader. Another one falls for San Antonio.
Showing he's more than just an interior threat. Wembanyama also possesses that reliable.
Game 7 of the Western Conference Finals. The Spurs have endured 6 long games. 3 they have won. 3 they have lost.
And tonight on 2K Sports. Here we go. Tip-off goes to San Antonio. Now the starting group for San Antonio. Fox at the 1 with Castle at the 2. Then it's Victor Wembanyama. Then there's Devin Vassell. And it's Champagny at the 4.
There were questions about Wembanyama's strength coming into the league. No problem with the contact here. Nice job to go at the rack and force the foul.
Oklahoma City shooting their first shots from the free throw line tonight. That free throw, no good.
Hartenstein taking 2 shots.
And he's good on the second.
And what Hartenstein gives you is toughness and intelligence. He is such an important part of what they do.
Fox, the pass to Wembanyama. Fox against Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Wembanyama. Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
He can really read the floor. Precision pass in rhythm.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Mark Dagnall gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. Well, no surprise, we started chatting about Victor Wembanyama, and I asked what the plan was there, and Coach said with a shrug, stay on him and hope for the best. What can you do? So still no magic answers for how to slow down a unique threat like Wemby on the floor. Back to you.
Okay, thank you, Allie. Pass to Wembanyama. Fox deciding where to go with it. From outside the arc. That's good from Wembanyama on the assist by Fox. Wembanyama's got his 3rd basket of the night. And Hartenstein slams it in.
Well, he's a big guy, but he's also very athletic. Hartenstein playing well above the rim.
Castle outside. Fox with a screen on Williams. Clock at 6. Champagny, pass to Wembanyama. Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
And Wembanyama can dunk it basically just standing up. You gotta keep him out of the paint.
Pass to Hartenstein. Williams from long range. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. For San Antonio, they've gone 4 of 4 from the floor. Perfect start. Now Castle. Vassell outside. Castle a screen on Williams. Here's Vassell from the arc. Offensive board. Out to Fox. Wembanyama screen. Fox the pass to Wembanyama. The basket's good. Off the assist from Fox. Wembanyama's got 12.
I just love the ball.
So Mark Degno will call a timeout. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys. Maybe alter some of the game plan. Oklahoma City's gone 0 for 2 from outside. Here's Hartenstein. Stolen by Vassell. Champagny, that's good.
And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
Stolen by Vassell. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. To the middle. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup.
Boy, absolutely no rim protection, leading to a lot of easy buckets here.
Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama.
With great mobility in the 8-foot wingspan. Yes, 8 foot. Wembanyama easily wipes that shot away.
And a fast break now for the Thunder. And Williams punches it home.
That was execution to perfection. Textbook transition offense.
And it results in the highest percentage look you're going to get.
Vassell outside. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
Well, oftentimes illegal screens fall into a gray area, but that time he got called for it.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A run. Stretch offensively, they could really use a basket.
Williams' shot is good.
And he is stronger than he looks, trust me. I mean, Williams has the bulk to win those tough battles inside.
Takes a step back. Here's Wembanyama. There's the drive.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
So far, a great game plan and great execution, but we still have a long way to go.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Wallace. Williams a screen on Castle. 6 to shoot. It's stolen away. And he's going for the oop here. And stolen by Williams. Pass to Williams. To the paint. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, and he banks in the layup.
And the D can't allow Gilgeous-Alexander to get this positioning, because once he does, he makes you pay.
Wembanyama against Hartenstein. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
They've controlled the paint so far. That's been the difference.
Well, these days, interior offense takes great determination and discipline.
So Mark Degno will call a timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Johnson, he's checked in for Vassell.
Number 3, Calvin Johnson.
On defense, the Spurs. 11-point game. Williams finds SGA. Pulls it in from the elbow. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in.
And forget the analytics. I'll take SGA from mid-range any day of the week.
Outside Johnson. Castle outside. Pass to Wembanyama. Shot clock at 5. Spurs need to get one up here. Three-pointer. Fox. They get it back. Johnson a screen on Williams. Here's Champagnie. Here's Johnson. Johnson on the wing. Wembanyama screen. Fires for 3. The shot by Johnson, no good.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
On the wing, Wallace. He's guarded by Castle. SGA against Fox. Here's Hartenstein. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Now here's Fox. Watched by Wallace. The shot by Wembanyama, no good.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Johnson. Here's Wallace. That one's good. And so Gilgeous-Alexander with the assist. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 3 assists in the game. Castle outside. Pass to Wembanyama. Here's Johnson. Just 5 on the clock. Stop the drought. Drops in the 3. And the Spurs lead by 9.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
Outside, Williams. Hartenstein with a screen on Fox. Here's SGA. And he connects with a jumper. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 6.
He's an absolute beast to deal with for the defense. Sometimes he can even leave you feeling helpless.
Outside Johnson. And he lobs it up top. It's stolen by SGA. And Williams gets the bucket on the assist from Gilgeous-Alexander. SGA's got 4 assists in the game. Spurs lead by 5. Pass to Champagnie. And stolen by Williams. It's stolen by Johnson. Champagnie, the pass to Fox. Wembanyama, screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Fox. It's not going to go for him. Good D by SGA. And here's Hartenstein. Wallace outside. Back to Hartenstein. Over Wembanyama. Hartenstein, no good.
Great contest down low. Allowing no easy hoops is a winning approach.
Fox with the ball. Guarded now by Williams. Fox, the pass to Champagnie. Johnson on the wing. 5 to shoot. Down low. Here's Wembanyama. Oh! Wembanyama throws it down.
And the offensive skills of Wembanyama are a huge part of his high value. And nice to see him delivering.
Fox against Gilgeous-Alexander. And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
It's been a comedy of errors for them so far. They just can't hold on to the ball here in the first half.
And a new group getting ready for Oklahoma City. Williams is checked in for Hartenstein. Wiggins comes in for Williams. Caruso, he's checked in for Jalen Williams. And Joe subbed in for Wallace. Harrison Barnes, he's checked in for San Antonio.
And they're behind right now because they're failing to play quality defense. It's that simple.
SGA against Fox. From the stripe. That's short off the rim.
Well, he usually brings rain from there, but not this time.
Pass to Wembanyama. Back to Johnson. Now here's Wembanyama. Oh, he is cooking right now. 10 for 11 from the field.
Well, he has been pretty much unstoppable this quarter, and his team is thriving as a result.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. That one's off. Still out of sync. And so it's Wembanyama with it. He brings it up for the Spurs. Leading by 12 to the inside. Here's Champagnie. And that one is hammered home.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
Well, it's just an outstanding effort thus far. They've done a great job at both ends.
SGA against Fox. Here's SGA. True on the 14-footer. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 8 points.
All of that work that Gilgeous-Alexander has put into his shot is paying off. We've really seen Shea take that lead.
Wembanyama, high post. Soft touch off the glass. Wembanyama's got 25 points in the game.
And another bucket for him. What a quarter he has had.
Williams, a screen on Fox. SGA against Fox. Nice ball movement by Oklahoma City. Caruso outside. And it's all from three-point range. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Up top, Barnes. Pass to Champagnie. Joe grabs the miss. Now Caruso. Gilgeous-Alexander from outside. No good. Would have counted had it gone. And after just 1 quarter of play, a double-digit differential on the scoreboard. Spurs out in front. They lead by 14. Quarter number 2 coming up right after this break. Don't go anywhere. And our coverage of Game 7 continues. Intense atmosphere right now. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Spurs.
Yeah, their early focus on outside scoring has paid off. They're finding plenty of points from three-point land.
And how about the work they've done inside?
Here's Williams. He's got 10. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Now Williams. And here's Hartenstein. Covered by Wembanyama with the fadeaway. Wembanyama with some nice D.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Back to Fox. Oh, it's stolen by Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Williams. Lets it go from deep. Another basket. He's now 6 for 7 in the contest.
Well, you got to be able to shoot fast in the league. So it's nice to see Williams doesn't need a lot of setup time.
Pass to Barnes. Left side, Wembanyama. Kicks it out to Barnes. On the take. Shot clock at 6. Vassell outside. Offensive rebound. Wembanyama. Oh, he powers right through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul, too. And he'll go to the line. It's on Cason Wallace. The Spurs making a switch here. Johnson's checked in. San Antonio shooting their first foul shot of the night.
And with the 8-foot wingspan of Wembanyama, it feels like he releases the ball halfway to the bucket.
To the middle. Here's Hartenstein. No, stopping him there. Jams it in, and he's fouled. An opportunity in a three-point play. It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama. He's made one and missed one so far at the line.
And give them credit for making a more concerted effort to get to the line this quarter.
Wembanyama fires it from way outside, and the rebound goes to the Thunder.
Well, after lighting it up from deep in the first quarter, they have quieted him down.
Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
It's his first trip to the line. That free throw no good. Oklahoma City making a switch here. Caruso's checked in. Cornette's checked in for... And so the San Antonio Spurs in control with a 16-point advantage heading into the break. They just can't miss right now. Every shot they're taking, you assume, is going in. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this.
You hear that?
Yeah.
That's the sound of the offense. They were absolutely humming.
Kenny, don't ever do that again. Any kind of humming, singing, or harmonizing. We leave that to the real artists, okay? What'd I just say?
And looking at where the Thunder stand in the series. That does it for halftime. Let's get back to game action. Here's Brian Anderson with the start of the third quarter.
This stadium is rocking right now as we return to the Western Conference Finals. You know, Victor Wembanyama has been exceptional here, guys.
And just halfway through this contest, he's already registered a double-double.
For most guys, that's a night's work. It shows you how dominant he's been to this point.
So on the floor for the Spurs, Castle at the 2 with Vassell at the 3. Then it's Victor Wembanyama. Then there's De'Aaron Fox. And it's Champagnie at the power forward spot. Williams looking around. Pass to Wallace. Outside, Williams. The 3. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama.
Come on, man. I mean, there was no chance Wemby was going to ever let that reach the rim.
Williams from long range.
That's 3 straight misses to start the second half. Not what they wanted.
Nice ball movement by Oklahoma City. Gilgeous-Alexander showing off his skills inside.
And that is their first make of the third. Let's see if that gets them going.
Outside Wembanyama from deep. From beyond the arc and then some. Wembanyama's got 31 points.
What a performance for him on the offensive end. He's been fantastic the entire game.
Hartenstein with a screen on Fox. And Hartenstein slams it in.
Hartenstein showed a little bit of flair right there. Very stylish on that dunk.
Well, that's a fantastic view there from the AT&T Connected Cam. Here's Wembanyama. Oh, he cranks it in! Right on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Goodness.
When you can get to the rim as easy as Wemby can, you might as well add a little extra something to it.
Wallace outside. Outside, Williams. Pass to Williams. From downtown, it's hauled in by Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got rebound number 13 tonight with that one.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Deflects the pass. 4 on the clock. Fires the 3. Wallace pulls it in. Thunder trail by 17. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. And that one's good.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Castle outside. Hartenstein against Wembanyama. There's the 3. Williams grabs the board.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
And Hartenstein slams it in.
He's such a smart player. Jalen Williams making people around him better.
Spurs lead by 13. Vassell finds Wembanyama. Lets a floater go. Oklahoma City grabs the miss. Hartenstein's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Outside, Williams. Takes a 3. The rebound by the Spurs. 17 points was their biggest margin. They set the pick. Wembanyama, the pass to Fox. Ooh, nice work inside by Fox.
A 6'3" point guard, Fox has solid size at the 1, and it really helps him out inside.
And so Mark Daigneault will call a timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy.
Oh, my. Their coach does not look happy, and I can guess why. Their interior defense has been struggling.
Yeah, physically they are being overwhelmed in the paint right now. That can be hard to fix because it's a personnel issue.
Hartenstein with a screen on Fox. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, and it's good. 2 points. SGA's got 4 points in the quarter.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Wembanyama, pass to Fox. Yes! And it's Wembanyama picking up the assist. And that's 15 points for De'Aaron Fox. Outside, Williams. Inside. Here's Hartenstein. Buckets. He's now 6 of 10 from the field.
Well, he's not the reason they're down right now. He has played smart, efficient basketball.
Wembanyama up top. He's guarded by Hartenstein. Wembanyama scanning the floor to the inside. Out of bounds. It'll be Oklahoma City's ball. Here's Williams. He's got 13. Takes a 13-footer. Rebounded by the Spurs. Wembanyama's...
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Wembanyama on the move. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
And part of what makes Wembanyama so dangerous, a big guy who can push the pace.
SGA with it. Fox picks him up. Williams a screen on Fox. Pass to Wallace. 4 on the clock. Outside for SGA. Lets it fly. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. San Antonio leading by 15. And he lobs it up.
The feel for the game Wembanyama has is just fantastic. I mean, he reads the movement of the defense and his teammates just so well.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 20 points for him. Elbow shot on the way. Rebound by San Antonio. Cuts off the pass. Wallace outside. Williams on the wing. Nice ball movement by Oklahoma City. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got his 16th rebound on the night.
Well, part of the game plan was to neutralize the crowd. And guess what? Mission accomplished.
There is no doubt about it. They've done a great job minimizing all of the external factors.
Caruso, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Mitchell comes in for Hartenstein. And San Antonio also making a switch. Johnson's checked in. Champagnie, the pass to Wembanyama. Johnson a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. To the middle. Oh, got a piece of it. And up the court come the Thunder on the break. Here's Williams. Rebound by San Antonio. Wembanyama's got rebound number 17, if you can believe that.
Yeah, just a little off his game this quarter. He's trying to work his way into a rhythm.
Double on Wembanyama. Pass to Castle. And down it goes. 2 points. Castle's got 8.
I mean, some good stuff out here. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come off of nice passes.
And here's Mitchell to halt the run. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. To the paint. Here's Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
And they just keep building out this lead. With each made basket, their confidence increases.
Williams' shot is good.
A shot that Williams continues to work on. Love seeing these type of results.
Wembanyama from deep three-point land. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Outside, SGA. Pass to Williams. Outside, Mitchell. There's a screen. Back to Williams. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Oh, the Thunder, another three.
Creating spacing. That's his third three-pointer of the night and his second this half.
Wembanyama with it. Guarded now by Williams. And the basket by Castle.
He has been in a great flow tonight, converting at a high rate.
Williams passes to Wallace. Caruso outside. Mitchell against Castle. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama.
Why even try in there against Wembanyama? I mean, it's just too difficult.
Gilgeous-Alexander no good. Spurs lead by 20. Outside Wembanyama. Steps back and shoots. No good, off the front rim. And the Thunder shooting a disappointing 38%. On the wing, SGA, covered by Johnson. Mitchell against Fox. Pass to Wallace from behind the arc. Rebounded by Fox. Fox has got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Wembanyama. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
Yeah, flat-out dominant score. Wemby's ability to capitalize from anywhere on the floor is what makes him so dangerous.
And Williams punches it home.
Now, he's been reliable tonight, but that's certainly not the case for his team in general.
And here's a timeout from Mitch Johnson. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. So for Oklahoma City, Williams is checked in for Williams. Dort comes in for Wallace. And Joe subbed in for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. San Antonio also making some changes. Harrison Barnes, he's checked in for Champagnie. And it's Bryant in for Fox. Williams against Wembanyama. Oh, and the jam by Wembanyama!
Yeah, and this is the kind of impact Wemby makes offensively because he can score in just so many ways.
Dort a screen on Barnes. Dort outside. Fires from deep. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. And so it's Wembanyama with it. He brings it up for the San Antonio Spurs. Castle a screen on Williams. And there's the lob.
Athletic finish by Castle, getting up to meet the lob and throwing it down.
.59 seconds left to play in the third quarter. Mitchell, the pass to Williams. Back to Mitchell. Nice ball movement by Oklahoma City. Williams with the screen. Pass to Joe. 6 on the shot clock. On the wing, Mitchell. Off target from three-point range.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Outside for Wembanyama. 26 seconds left in the third. And off the front iron, and in it goes. Wembanyama's got 41.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
Williams a screen on Bryant. Dort for 3. No good.
And he's easily led the way on the boards tonight.
Well, he plays with incredible determination. Want to is a skill, and he has it.
And so it's Victor Wembanyama making things happen for San Antonio. His fingerprints were all over that quarter. 13 points, leading the charge. Time for a quick break, then back. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Well, coaches love unselfishness, and this is a...
And so the San Antonio Spurs win the series and will move on.
And they have proven how worthy they are of being conference champions. They've cleared so many big hurdles this season, and no matter what the situation has been, they just kept finding ways to get it done.
Indeed, and now one final challenge for them to overcome. Maybe the biggest challenge they've faced yet.
Yeah, and you know at this stage of the playoffs, it can get exhausting. But the energy they had to close out this series was incredible. They'll be carrying some serious momentum into the finals.
So for tonight, they'll celebrate being the Western Conference champions. But tomorrow, all attention on the NBA Finals. That concludes this broadcast of the Western Conference Finals. For reporter Allie LaForce and for Tim Legler and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson saying thank you for joining us. We'll see you later.
At 6th grade, number 13, at forward at 6'4", number 3, at guard at 6'6", number 25, at forward at 6'7", number 8, center at 7 feet, number 32,
starting group for the Spurs. Filling the perimeter spots are Castle and Vassell. Then it's De'Aaron Fox. Then it's Victor Wembanyama. And it's Champagnie in at the 4 spot. And for the Knicks, OG Anunoby is out there with Hart. Then it's Bridges. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. And it's Kolek in at the 1. What a matchup we have tonight, Greg, in the front court. I know everyone, you and I included, have been waiting for this one.
And when you got two of the best bigs in the league going at it tonight, it's must-see TV. I can't wait to call this one, guys.
Here's Champagnie on the 3 off target. On the wing, Anunoby. Pass to Towns. Banked in off the glass.
Well, you got to respect and admire the focus of Towns. I mean, he just doesn't get rattled. He just stays with it, embraces the challenge, and keeps coming.
Here's Wembanyama. Shoots over Towns. Wembanyama, no good. Hart finds Anunoby. Back to Hart. Here's Towns. Makes a fantastic move and nails the shot.
Towns is so dangerous in the paint. He's got the ability to just muscle through most any defense.
And Fox has it in the corner. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Vassell, the pass to Wembanyama. And it's good, 2 points.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Towns up top. On the wing, Anunoby. A three-pointer is right on target.
It's obvious Anunoby has put a ton of work into his game. Now, that catch-and-shoot, Jay, is a real weapon.
7-2. Wembanyama outside. Good, and it's Fox who picks up the assist. Wembanyama has got 5 points so far. Knicks have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for them to start off this game. And there it is for them.
And early on, they looked great. They've made all 4 of their shots to start this game.
For the 3, and the Spurs another 3.
Fox with the incredible penetration there, able to find the open teammate.
Bridges outside. Hard bounce pass. Wembanyama against Towns. 6 to shoot. Good defense by Wembanyama.
Well, you know what? All good things must come to an end, and they finally missed after making their first 4.
The offensive skill set for Karl Anthony Towns, Greg is a 7-footer, is very special, to say the least.
The outstanding shooting, the post play, and he's worked on his defense. He may never be elite at that end, but he ignites an offense.
Now, here's Bridges. Playing Milwaukee, he was nearly unstoppable. New York needs to get off a shot. And the rejection by Wembanyama.
And let's check out some of the numbers here on Karl Anthony Towns. In the second half of this season, he's been nothing short of spectacular, averaging about 24 points, 11 rebounds, and 2 assists. Well, you know that he can put points up in a hurry, and he leads this team in scoring.
Yeah, you know, I think he's got a great sense of how to keep their offense going and being productive. If somebody else is having an off night, then he kind of steps in and fills the gap.
Now, Wembanyama. After the missed 3 from Karl Anthony Towns, the Spurs need to get a shot off here. They grab their own miss. And Wembanyama throws it down.
And we talk about how Wembanyama makes the wow plays. Wow.
That's a great look at that move from the Connected Cam, sponsored by AT&T. And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. How about we check the numbers for Victor Wembanyama? outside. Bridges against Castle. Bridges kicks to Anunoby. Shot clock at 5. Good on the three-point shot. Towns has got 9 points.
Man, he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
12. Wembanyama against Towns. Wembanyama passes to Fox. Vassell against Anunoby. Wembanyama down low. And Wembanyama throws it down.
You have to be aware of Wembanyama on the boards. Really keep a body on it.
Here's Kolek. Still yet to score. Bridges outside. Hart right side. Over to the wing. Here's Towns. And the shot falls short this time.
With no D around, you expect him to knock down that mid.
Here's Wembanyama. Good, and a nice assist from Fox.
That's from
Fox has got 3 assists now in this one. Looking at the last game for San Antonio, it was a win against the Nets in Brooklyn. New York moving the ball around. Bridges for 3. Comes out of the gate empty. He's 0 for 1. And so it's Vassell who brings up the ball for San Antonio. Win after win, these guys now have 9 straight.
Just playing really solid basketball right now. They're trusting each other more out there and attacking as a group. They're a fist, not individual fingers, which has made them tough to beat.
Anunoby kicks to Hart. Towns the screen. Hart the pass to Towns. Hands the shot with nobody near him. He's got 11.
He's trying to carry them back into this game. He's absolutely feeling it this quarter.
And Fox gets it to go.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth physical basketball, guys.
Boy, I like the way Towns is engaged on offense. Feels like he can score from anywhere on the floor.
16.
And Fox gets it to go.
Yeah, that was the 3rd straight high-percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting body on body.
And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them. And the Knicks making a change here. Alvarado's checked in. Johnson, he's checked in for the Spurs. Bridges outside. Hart kicks to Anunoby. Alvarado bounce pass. Towns is double. Bridges outside. Kept alive. It's Hart on the wing. New York, no good that time either. San Antonio leading by 4. 3-pointer, Fox. That drops. Nice speed that time from Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got 3 assists now in this one. Towns, and the dunk by Towns.
Virtually no way to stop Towns. He's extremely dangerous that close to the bucket.
18.
Here's Wembanyama for 3. Rebounded by Hart. The Knicks have gone 8 of 14 for the field in the first quarter. And G.A., you started your career with the Knicks. What memories do you have from your time in New York?
Well, after winning a championship in college, it was great to play for a team in the NBA that had similar aspirations, so many great veterans to learn from, and a Hall of Fame coach.
Here's Wembanyama. After New York gets the 3, and then Johnson with the dunk.
Taking the gloves off. You like how Johnson attacks the rim once he's there.
Knicks trail by 4. Alvarado finds Hart. Towns sets the pick for Hart. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
High-octane action for sure. Crowd-pleasing already.
Now, here's Fox. Turned in an outstanding game against Brooklyn. And that one's good. Wembanyama.
Yeah, how about this first quarter? 7 of 9 from the field. He is putting on a show.
Here's Alvarado. Hart the pass to Alvarado. Towns in the corner from outside the arc. Johnson with the rebound. Spurs leading by 5. Back from outside. That shot missing.
and not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Pass to Towns. Over Castle, and again it's New York.
Nice jumper there from Towns. Boy, he's got a beautiful stroke.
San Antonio's gone 4-7 from three-point range so far in the first. Down low, Bridges with the steal. Hart outside. Now Alvarado. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game.
Boy, it's a thing of beauty seeing Towns knock this shot down because when he's in rhythm, this guy, despite his size, he's a true floor spacer.
Here's Wembanyama. It's hauled in by Karl Anthony Towns. Hart the pass to Alvarado. Anunoby has the open look. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. And San Antonio has possession. And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Hey, Kevin. Well, this Knicks team has grit. Jalen Brunson said, quote, no matter what the situation is, we are going to attack it. No matter who's in front of us, we are going to grind. Back to you.
No quit. All right, Allie, we thank you very much. Pass to Alvarado. Back to Bridges. Hart outside. And it's Alvarado in the corner. Lock at 6. Hart finds Bridges. Over Castle. Wembanyama with the rebound. Wembanyama's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Puts the move on. And Wembanyama throws it down.
And this is what you want to see. Wembanyama attacking with authority inside.
Knicks trail by 4. Hart outside. Buries the long-range jumper. Hart's got 5.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
32-31. Wembanyama looking it over. Over Towns. Wembanyama, no good.
Well, with his solid midi game, you expect him to knock that one down.
Hart kicks to Bridges. Hart with the screen for Bridges. The kick out to Towns. And the rejection by Wembanyama. And the Spurs making a change here. Barnes is checked in. And the Knicks with possession here. They trail by 1. Just 3 to shoot. Here's McBride. New York, no good that time either. San Antonio's gone 4-7 from three-point range so far in the first. Barnes outside. Wembanyama with it. Good, and it's Barnes picking up the assist.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
You know, that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
And so it's Victor Wembanyama making things happen for San Antonio. He made his mark in a big way on the boards in that quarter. And as we return, it's Noche Latina, celebrating the NBA's connection to the Latin. Both teams will make substitutions. On the floor for San Antonio, Vassell pairs with Barnes to make up the forward pair. Harper is out there with De'Aaron Fox. And it's Wembanyama into the center position. Bounce pass from Anunoby. Hart kicks to Towns. Lets a floater go. San Antonio leading. Here's Fox. And the layup is good. Fox has got 9 points.
Man, I like how confident Fox is inside. I mean, awesome. Absolutely awesome. Getting good positioning close to the basket.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think.
That's exactly how...
Wembanyama jackhammers it in.
And with the size that Wemby has, it's unfair that he can move like that on the bounce.
The Knicks shooting about 42% so far. Bridges outside. To the paint. Here's Towns. Can't hit that one. Good defense by Wembanyama.
He can't get anything to fall, at least not this quarter.
Pass to Harper. That one falls. Now it's a 6-point Spurs lead.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
I tell you, we're taking a look at some real deficiencies defensively. I mean, they've given up 5 straight good looks in the paint.
Towns, a screen on Fox. Kolick, no good.
And they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
Wembanyama, that's for 2. No good off the back of the rim. And so it's Hart who brings up the ball for the New York Knicks. And this game, the first chance they've had to see the San Antonio Spurs.
In their meetings last year, they split the season series. Happens a fair amount between teams from the East and West.
You know, when you only see a team twice a year, it's hard to really get a good understanding of who they are or a good feel for them. Oftentimes, that can lead to a series split.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Towns, the pass to Hart, out to Bridges. Just 5 on the clock. Towns takes it off the glass. Towns has got 24 points.
A prolific inside scorer since his first day in the league. Towns gets the job done down low.
Pass to Hart. To the inside. Shoots from 12. And Towns the bucket on the assist by Hart. And now just a 4-point San Antonio lead.
49-45.
Wembanyama outside. Shoots over Towns. Wembanyama, no good. On the wing, Bridges. Covered by Barnes. And it's Towns missing.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Harper's shot's good.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
And the shot is good. The Spurs lead has been cut down to just 4 points with a bucket from Towns.
He's used to sharing the love. Exceptional timing on that pass.
Wembanyama outside. Good, and it's Fox who picks up the assist. He has 29.
It's been a good night for him overall and a good night for this team.
And the speed of the Aaron Fox. Wow. He gets up the court in a hurry.
And you combine his water butt quickness with the towering size of Wembanyama. It's a 1-2 punch that promises to confound opponents for years to come. And a monster game for Wemby with the matchup issues he creates. I'm not sure anyone in this league can stop him when he's on.
A good job by him on the glass here tonight. +8 in that department.
Vassell wide open. And the Spurs another 3.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Towns with the bucket.
And he's really shot the ball well, but it hasn't been contagious.
And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. Rhodes needs a moment to talk things over. Miles McBride's checked in for Bridges. San Antonio also making some changes. Champagne's checked in, and Castle is subbed in for Harper. Out of bounds, New York takes possession. And this is what the schedule looks like for the Spurs. On Tuesday, they'll be facing Joel Embiid and the Philadelphia 76ers. And then on Thursday, they'll go up against Cade Cunningham and the Detroit Pistons.
And no secret that this team can be very tough in their own building. That's good news as they are loaded up with home games over the next stretch. This is the chance to create some separation.
Castle a screen on Towns. Wembanyama passes to Vassell. That drops nice speed that time from Wembanyama.
Yeah, that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
15 seconds left now here in the second. Hart outside. Pass to Towns. Some nice passing by New York here. Kolek, no good. So we've reached the end of the first half of play. It's the Spurs. They lead by 13. Now we've got a moment now. Let's go courtside to Allie LaForce. Allie.
Well, Carl, they're scoring pretty easily. What has to change in the second half?
Our whole defensive system right now, because this is not working. It's not the coaches, it's just the players. We're letting them get too much.
All right, Allie, thank you. And, folks, we'll be back with you right after this halftime break.
And get ready for
Hi, everyone. Let's start things off by checking out the Player of the Month award recipients. For the West, Victor Wembanyama.
Everything's coming together for him. Obviously, the points are there. But even when Wemby isn't scoring, his defense completely changes games.
Shaq, he's living proof that aliens are among us.
I thought I was the only one that thought that.
And looking now at that first half where everything was going wrong for the Knicks.
You're not going to win many games shooting under 30% from three. If they want to climb back into it, they've got to focus on getting easier looks there, Ernie.
Not everybody can be like the Jet, though, who shot a career 40% from behind the line.
39.9%. That half year in Atlanta killed it, Ernie.
I would agree with that.
That'll do it for our show tonight. Thanks for joining us, and we'll send you back to Kevin Harlan for more Hoops action.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. We're seeing a tremendous game from Victor Wembanyama.
Well, with a double-double in hand through two quarters, you can just imagine what his stat line will look like at the end of this one.
Yeah, he's got that locked-in look in his eyes tonight, and he's not going to start taking it easy. I think he's going to be going hard until that final whistle blows.
Towns is out there with Josh Hart. Then it's OG Anunoby. Then it's Mikal Bridges. And it's Kolek in at the point. So that's who's on the floor for the Knicks. Wembanyama against Hart. Pass to Castle. A beautiful reverse layup. Castle's got the first field goal of the second half for the Spurs.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Man, don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect. He's doing everything he can, though he might have to do even more.
Offensive rebound.
There it is, guys. One of those effort plays that makes a big difference in the game.
And GA, it is definitely making a difference so far today.
Well, you know, if you're not going to take care of the defensive glass, it's going to be hard to come away with the win.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
Pass to Bridges. Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. Here's Kolek. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
Yeah, the offense scuffling a bit to start this second half. Only one for the first five.
To the middle. Here's Towns. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a three-point play.
Defensive foul.
It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama. So, Clark, let me ask you, what makes Karl Anthony Towns stand out as a perimeter big man?
Well, I think first and foremost, his shooting ability for a big guy is unique. I mean, he can shoot it with the best of three-point shooters and from deep. Not many big guys can do that. He can put it on the floor. He's an excellent free throw shooter. He can shoot shots off the dribble as a big guy. And he can go old school and play bully ball. So, I mean, you factor in that combination of toolkit, that's pretty impressive for a guy that's almost 7 feet tall.
Rebound, San Antonio. 17 points was their biggest margin. And that's the final game of this 5-game road run for the team. Wembanyama down low. Defended by Towns.
Wembanyama is a specimen going at the rim there with a purpose.
And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. And let's look now at which teams have been the hottest offensively for the past 10 games. Number 1, the Spurs.
Yeah, what an impressive run for this club. Everybody seems to be in a rhythm in terms of scoring, and they are putting up some big numbers.
Here's Golick. And again, it's the Knicks missing. Spurs leading by 16. Castle is screen on Towns. He lobs it up. Bridges with the steal. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
First personal foul.
Mikal Bridges has what I call a balanced game. Not many holes, can do a little bit of everything. He gives you points and a sprinkle of everything else, plus some really effective defense to go with it.
Clark, one of the better two-way wings in the NBA, Mikal Bridges.
Yeah, he's a versatile defender, has really improved offensively recently in my estimation. Was second in Defensive Player of the Year voting one time. And over time, like I said, I think he's really added to and rounded out his offensive game.
Out to the right wing. Vassell against Towns. Takes the 12-footer and hits. Towns has got 38 points.
I tell you, I mean, the confidence of Towns when he's facing up, really relaxed and comfortable to let it go without hesitation.
Pass to Vassell. Bridges, right side. Over Castle. That's short off the rim.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
Here's Wembanyama. And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
So fluid off the bounce. Wembanyama.
Now here's Towns. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Vassell sets a screen for Wembanyama. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. That's 10 points for Devin Vassell. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Spurs.
They've been so aggressive getting out on shooters all game long. Nothing's getting past this defense. And that, to me, has been impressive.
And another place they're finding success is in transition. They've been working hard to get ahead of the defense and find those easy ones.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Yeah, it's really been quite a contrast. I like the way they're attacking the middle at their offensive end.
There's Towns. And now we're being joined by our 2K insider, Shams Charania, who's calling in with a good story. Shams, what do you have?
Thanks. With players signing rich extensions, highlighted by Devin Booker's 2-year, $145 million max contract, we're quickly approaching a time when so-called supermax players will be making over $1 million per game. As shocking as it sounds, the reality is that the best players are already worth more than that to their teams.
It's all about results. Thanks so much for the report, Shams. Fox passes to Champagny. Floats it up for Wembanyama. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
The perfect lob partner. Wembanyama with elite hand-eye coordination.
So it's the Knicks now. Here's Kolek. Still scoreless. Yes, that goes in.
An extremely efficient and productive game for him, but again, he's not going to be able to do it all by himself.
Pass to Vassell. Back to Castle. Outside, Fox. Offline with his three.
Despite his struggles to heat up and get going, the lead still remains intact.
They set the pick. Hart outside, just 5 to shoot. Off target from three-point range.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Towns with the steal. pass to Kolek. Here's Hart, and the rejection by Wembanyama. Jose Alvarado, he's checked in for the Knicks. And San Antonio with the change here, too. Johnson, he's checked in for Vassell. Alvarado finds Anunoby. Rebound, San Antonio. Wembanyama's got his 18th rebound here tonight, all over the place. Fox passes to Wembanyama, and he hits the jump shot. Wembanyama's got 45 points.
And I like when Wembanyama is aggressive on offense because defenses feel helpless to stop him.
He's doing everything he can to keep them afloat.
Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie Laporte on the sidelines.
Well, Karl Anthony Towns is taking his rebounding to a new level in New York. He said, I didn't put all this muscle on for no reason. I'm going to keep playing physical, keep playing my game, and I'll keep demanding attention from every defense and then let the game play out. Kevin?
Playing physical for sure. Hey, Allie, thank you very much for the report.
A bigger guard, 6'6" Castle, can just overwhelm defenders. Impressive for his age.
Let's see the connected cam angle on that stunning play, brought to you by AT&T. Here's Towns. Count it. Towns has got 48.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
Bridges with the steal. Pass to Hart. Left side, Towns. Rebounded by Victor Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got rebound number 19 now. Incredible board work. Now Hart. Anunoby kicks to Bridges. Over Castle. Wembanyama with the rebound.
Trailing here in the game, you can look at his performance as a direct indicator of why they're losing.
Fox passes to Wembanyama. Johnson in the corner. Just 4 to shoot. He had a nice open look right there. Johnson's got 5 now.
Down in the corner, Johnson knows he just has to focus on his mechanics to get it done.
Bridges against Castle. And there's the 3-second call. This one on the defense. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
Yeah, it's good to see him with his free throw percentage up over 8.
Guys, I think that's a tribute to his work ethic. I mean, it's not by accident that he's enjoying the success he is at the free throw line.
And a new group in for the Knicks. Mitchell Robinson's checked in for Towns. Jeremy Sohan comes in for Josh Hart. Landry Shamit's checked in for OG Anunoby. And Miles McBride subbed in for Bridges. Here's Shamet, blocked again.
With his height and instincts, rim protection comes easy for Wembanyama.
Pass to Barnes. Johnson outside. Basket is good. The assist from Barnes.
3 points.
Johnson's got 6 here in this quarter.
Well, part of their game plan was to block out the noise and just stay focused.
And what's been impressive is that it's not been any one play. It's been a collective effort, contributions from everybody.
Lift off the floor there. Jeremy Sohan.
Harper with a screen on Robinson. Pass to Harper. It's picked off. Inside. Good D by Barnes.
As he often does, he gets to the rim. But that's just stellar defense.
And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
And how about the show Wemby's putting on here? When he gets it going, Victor is pretty much unstoppable.
Here's Alvarado. He's guarded by Harper. Sohan, the pass to Robinson. Now, Sohan, 5 on the clock. Robinson misses. And so Wembanyama will bring it up for the Spurs. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 23 points. 2 points, that one goes. Harper's got 8 points.
Superb focus from Harper on that shot, absorbing the contact well.
There's 39 seconds left in the third. Robinson a screen on Castle to the paint. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama. Clark, one thing about Mitchell Robinson, he has got great rim protection, rebounding, and a nice sense on the floor of what to do.
Yeah, he's a big guy that really wreaks havoc on the glass. I mean, his size, jumping ability, and timing, along with his nose for the ball, forget about trying to keep him off the glass. He's getting offensive rebounds, and he's an excellent finisher, rolling out of picks for the lob.
And again.
My goodness.
50
for the game.
Yep, he is putting on a show. Sohan with the ball. Robinson a screen on Barnes. And the Knicks miss again. And so it's the San Antonio Spurs rolling along with a 27-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. A look at the field goal percentage numbers tells the story of what tough defense they're playing today. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard with the pass right on the money.
Terrific versatility coming from a big man. Not something that the majority of big guys could.
And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they
A quick peek into the locker room as the players get set for the game ahead. Hola and welcome to Noche Latina, an NBA celebration of Latin heritage. We're proud to bring it to you here at 2K Sports. Along with the all-star team of Stan Van Gundy, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, I'm Brian Anderson. Let's take a look at our starters for Denver. In the backcourt, it'll be Murray and Brown. Gordon and Jokic, the inside combo. And it's Watson in at the small forward position. On the wing, Murray. For three, Gordon. It's good. And the assist goes to Murray. Two elite centers from tip-off to the final buzzer, Grant. We should have a battle on our hands tonight.
Oh, yes, indeed, B.A. And, you know, in games like this, it's important to give space for your big guys to compete. The last thing you want is to overcrowd the paint and end up taking an elbow.
Now here's Watson. And here's Jokic. Shot clock at 6. Here's Gordon. Cashes in the 12-footer. Gordon's got his second bucket of the night.
Well, you look at Gordon's shooting percentages over the last few years. He tries to take high-percentage shots.
Here's Wembanyama. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
Ooh, that's a tough spot to be in as a defender. With that height disadvantage, it's very hard to protect the rim.
Outside Brown. Here's Watson. Three-pointer off the mark.
Defensive breakdown there, and they got lucky. He's not going to miss too many of those.
And one thing about Wembanyama that's crazy, he just moves so well. I mean, can run on the break for his size.
Now here's Watson. 10 points in his last outing. Brown passes to Jokic. Over Wembanyama. Jokic, good.
Well, the defense can't lose track of him. He's just too talented offensively.
Wembanyama, high post. Charity stripe shot. And he buries that one. Back rim and in. Wembanyama's got his third bucket of the night. Denver has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Pass to Watson. 4-3. Rebounded by Champagnie. For San Antonio, they've gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. And here's Wembanyama. Fox outside. Here's Castle. Wembanyama, screen on Brown. Wembanyama up top, takes the 3, knocks it down from distance. Wembanyama's got 9 points.
Scouts love this from Wembanyama, a big who can hit smooth three-point shots.
Gordon, the pass to Murray. Here's Jokic. It's good. And the assist goes to Murray.
Now you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, if he gets into a good rhythm early, watch out.
And those super long strides of Wemby, they get Vic to the hoop quick.
And Grant David Adelman, a second-generation NBA head coach, grew up immersed in the game.
Yeah, B.A., basketball was a family obsession. David, a ball boy for the Blazers in the 90s, went on to coaching, which he's done for decades. His whole life has led him to this.
Well, you love assisted hoops. That's good offense.
Pass to Wembanyama. And he cranks it down. He goes right over Nikola Jokic.
And there were questions about Wembanyama's strength coming into the league. No problem with the contact here.
And thanks to AT&T for a great look at that dunk on their connected cam. Now here's Jokic. He's got 6. For 3, Gordon. Oh, wow. Drew the contact, and that 3 almost went in. So he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
Good defensive intensity, but you have to stay in control always.
All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach you've seen so far for San Antonio?
Well, the way they've been attacking inside is phenomenal. Consistently getting high percentage looks, and that's what great offenses are all about.
Another thing they're doing well early on is moving the ball, playing selfless basketball, and getting everybody involved on the offensive end.
Now here's Wembanyama. 13 points in the game. Pass to Castle. To the wing, right side. Here's Champagnie. No good on the triple. The Nuggets have gotten 5 of 7 shots to fall. And here's Gordon from the arc. Rebound by San Antonio. And you look at what they've accomplished this year on the road. 30 wins and counting.
Yeah, they're reaching those historical numbers reserved only for the greatest teams in NBA lore. The types of rosters filled with talent, experience, desire, all built to win championships. I think you can say the same thing about this team.
Now here's Murray. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Denver moving it around. Goes up from the block. Off the left rim and out. For San Antonio, they've gone 6 of 9 and finding their rhythm now. Pass to Wembanyama. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
Well, he's more than comfortable in the mid-range, but you can't make them all.
And out of bounds, San Antonio will have it. And with almost all of the season in the books, the power rankings can tell you a lot. Taking a look at the Nuggets, the good news is they're trending in the right direction. Still right in the middle of the pack.
Well, I think for San Antonio, they're at the very top of the rankings. That gives a team so much confidence. Having that attitude means a lot with the playoffs coming up.
Johnson, he's checked in for Vassell. Wembanyama, pass to Champagny. Wembanyama, screen on Gordon. Outside for Wembanyama. Lots of room. Ooh, now 7 for 9 after that make.
Man, Wembanyama getting it done. Woo!
So David Adelman's decided to call timeout here. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Mitch Johnson. Coach told me Jamal Murray is at the top of their scouting report. He said to me pregame, Murray is the ideal combo guard. He can excel on or off the ball. That is what makes him tough to deal with. You just never know how he'll attack you. Guys, back to you.
And Allie, thanks. Now here's Brown. Still without a bucket. Gordon, right side. Denver needs to get off a shot. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. San Antonio leading. Castle outside. Pass to Champagny. From deep, Johnson. And San Antonio hits again from deep.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Murray against Johnson. Watson passes to Jokic, and he gets it to go. Jokic has got 8 points.
The amount of touch on that floater, impossible to defend that shot from Jokic.
Castle for 3. Out to Fox. Here's the pick. Tries again. Nikola Jokic grabs the miss. Nuggets trail by 3. Murray from outside. Rebound by San Antonio. Wembanyama's got 4 rebounds now. Fox outside. 3-pointer. A shot by Wembanyama, no good.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Pass to Murray. Back to Watson. And here's Jokic. Covered by Wembanyama. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama.
With great mobility in the 8-foot wingspan. Yes, 8 foot. Wembanyama easily wipes that shot away.
Well, when Gordon's team makes it this easy for him, of course he's going to throw it down hard.
The Spurs have got 8 of 15 shots to go. Fox, pass to Wembanyama. Six to shoot. Watson with a rebound.
The fall away, upping the degree of difficulty. You wonder if perhaps they could have gotten a better look.
Pass to Jokic. And blocked with his palm. What a defensive play. Down low. And stolen by Jokic. Murray scanning the floor. Now here's Jokic. The 3 is up. Rebounded by Johnson.
and I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
And it's been an interesting ride of late for Keldon Johnson. Stan being asked to take on a number of different roles.
Well, B.A., some guys would struggle seeing their spot in the rotation and their minutes change. But Johnson takes it all in stride and puts the team first.
And San Antonio making a change here. Barnes is checked in. Barnes against Johnson. Ooh, excellent D there from Barnes.
Yeah, credit the defense there. Not allowing the easy layup.
Here's Wembanyama. Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
And it's clear the defense has no answer for Wembanyama. And until they do, keep getting him the ball.
Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two. It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the point.
Denver shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight. Stan, the end of the season is in sight, and some teams now desperate to get into the playoffs.
And when you're in that situation, you can feel the pressure when you're on the floor and in the locker room. Those guys know they're running out of chances to get to the postseason.
The feel for the game Wembanyama has is just fantastic. I mean, he reads the movement of the defense and his teammates just so well.
Now here's Johnson. 10 points in his last outing. Here's Strother, covered by Johnson. Outside, Brown to the paint. Here's Jones. That one drops for him.
Showing great vision in delivering the pass out in front.
Denver shooting their 6th attempt at the charity stripe in the game. Murray's checked in for Denver. San Antonio leading by 3. Fox finds Wembanyama. Kicks it out to Barnes. Yes! And it's Wembanyama picking up the assist. Barnes has got 5.
Nice job by Wembanyama. Finding the three-point shooter, using his vision.
Pass to Jones. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got rebound number 7 tonight.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
Johnson a screen on Jones. Wembanyama past Johnson. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
Hey, Johnson will put some pressure on your defense.
San Antonio shooting their initial free throws of the game here. Hits one, then misses the second attempt from the line.
Yeah, just some missed opportunities at the strike. Unfortunate.
Whoa! What a dunk by Wembanyama!
Johnson on the wing. He's guarded by Barnes. Here's Strother. Yet to see a basket. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Barnes, it's good.
They've controlled the paint so far. That's been the difference.
Yeah, it's not difficult to figure out why they built this lead. They have been dominant in the paint.
Murray against Fox. Looking to win the run. Strother, no good. Gets it up. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And so it's San Antonio closing out the quarter ahead by 11 points. Just pounding the painted area. That's helped them build an advantage. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. So far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And guys, we've seen San Antonio. Wembanyama's checked in for Cornette. Devin Vassell comes in for Johnson. And Fox is subbed in for Harper. And Denver will go for a different look here. Nikola Jokic is checked in for Jones. Gordon comes in for Johnson. Watson, he's checked in for Strother. And Brown subbed in for Hardaway. On the court for Denver. Gordon and Jokic, the inside combo. In the backcourt, it'll be Murray and Brown. And it's Watson in at the 3 spot.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
Absolutely. They're playing their game and executing at a real high level. Everything is working for them right now.
Pass to Murray. Count it. And that shot gets him in the books. He's 1 for 3.
Yeah, nice vision from Gordon. He knew his teammate was there all the way.
Wembanyama down low. He's against Watson. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. There are usually 1 or 2 mid-season coaching changes in the NBA every year. Can those energize a team, Grant?
You know, B.A., we've seen it give teams a boost in the past, but only on occasion. Usually it's a last-ditch effort in a doomed season or simply just turning the page.
Cornette's checked in for San Antonio. Outside Watson. Jokic with a screen on Vassell. Back to Jokic. The big man, Jokic.
Yeah, it's almost like pick your poison with Jokic in the pick and roll. He's a master of these sets.
3-pointer, Fox. Gordon pulls it in. Nuggets trail by 14. Oh, there's the alley. Alley-oop up top, hammer it home.
Well, they've really tapped into Gordon's scoring here, and he's playing with a lot of confidence.
Here's Wembanyama, and the dunk by Wembanyama.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. Denver has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Pass to Jokic. Just blocked. Wemby.
Look out.
Wow.
Oh, my goodness. And part of what makes Wembanyama so dangerous, a big guy who can push the pace.
Murray passes to Jokic. Rebound by San Antonio. Wembanyama's got rebound number 12 here already in the game.
He's been off this whole period, unable to sustain any kind of consistency.
Here's the 3. Brown grabs the board.
Started out strong from three-point land. Hit 2 in the first quarter, but he's gone dry since.
And they recover it. Oh, Denver gets it back. Jacks up a 3. Rebound San Antonio. They beat the Nuggets during the last encounter in Denver.
I love the defensive pressure they created in their last meeting, forcing turnovers and keeping the offense off kilter.
Well, when you can turn defense into offense like that, it certainly makes the game a lot easier.
Something's off about him this quarter.
Yeah, and sometimes...
Oh! Wow! Hammer it home!
That's a 7-footer and then some, showing off guard handles. Wembanyama is unique.
And David Adelman wants a timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule. They lost to the Rockets.
Well, they brought the energy. They played smart as well. But the other team did too. Unfortunately, someone has to lose.
Yeah, that was 2 very evenly matched teams. But in the end, it came down to who executed better down the stretch.
He's checked in for Cornette, and it's Harper in for Castle. And a switch here also for Denver. Hardaway's checked in. Denver moving it around. Pass to Brown. And here's Gordon. 5 to shoot. Back to Brown. Here's Watson. Hardaway from outside. Rebound by San Antonio. Wembanyama's got 14. Yep, 14 rebounds for him tonight. Pass to Harper. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Tim Hardaway Jr.
It goes on Tim Hardaway.
And it's tough to check Harper. I mean, yeah, he's young, but he's just so long. Yeah, they're really cashing in more at the line here in the second quarter.
And it's Jokic with the ball for Denver. Gordon outside. Pass to Watson. Back to Brown. Inside. Gordon, the pass to Jokic. Good on the shot. Jokic has got 13.
Hey, on many nights, Jokic is a primary playmaker. Tonight, he's been the finisher.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Jokic against Wembanyama. Back to Fox. San Antonio needs to get off a shot. Nice shot by Wembanyama.
All too easy for Wembanyama. He feels like no one can defend him inside.
Well, with De'Aaron Fox, he may go through peaks and valleys, but he's always dangerous, Stan.
Yeah, B.A., sometimes you watch and think, this defense is doing a great job against him. And then he'll drop 15 and a quarter without even breaking a sweat. Listen, it's a team sport. But without him, this deficit would be a lot bigger.
Fox, the pass to Wembanyama. The basket's good off the assist from Fox. Fox has got 8 assists in the game.
Well, his offense is carrying them right now. And even with the defense keying on him, he's making great adjustments on the fly.
Here's Gordon. Ooh, excellent D there from Barnes.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
A drive by Wembanyama. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
Oh, ferocious on the attack. Once Wembanyama gets into the lane, the defense is done.
Gordon outside. That doesn't go either for Gordon.
Yeah, loose coverage by the defense, but he just couldn't make them pay.
Wembanyama down low. Defended by Hardaway. Wembanyama, no good. It's Watson on the wing. No made baskets yet. And Harper gets it to go.
And I think that play tells you everything you need to know. They're simply playing at a higher level, getting a steal and turning it into quick points.
And so it's Victor Wembanyama making things happen for the Spurs. Dominating on the glass. What a quarter. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this.
And we're going to take a moment to talk about something. I've been seeing Shaq's face everywhere lately. Kenny, do you think it's fair to say Shaq is the king of sponsorships? And switching gears now to that first half. Big hill to climb for the Nuggets.
Well, these guys can't hit the threes. Pretty hard to win like that these days.
Maybe they went to the Dr. O'Neill's School of Shooting.
Big talk for somebody who averaged 11.9999, a.k.a. 12 points a game.
That's over a long time of years, though.
And that is going to do it for us. Let's get back to some...
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You know, Victor Wembanyama has been exceptional here, guys.
And given that he's just delivered a double-double through 2 quarters, I'm excited to see his stats at the end of the night.
Well, he's already put in a full day's work. They might want to lighten the load on him in the second half.
Denver's shooting at about 34% here in this game. Fox at the 1 with Castle at the 2. Then there's Devin Vassell. Then it's Victor Wembanyama. And it's Champagnie at the 4. That's the San Antonio 5. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thank you, guys. Nikola Jokic is a family man through and through. He said, quote, basketball is not the main thing in my life and probably never will be. And to be honest, I like it because I have something more at home. Something that's more important than basketball. BA, back to you.
Some good perspective. Thank you very much for the report, Allie. Left side Brown. Back to Gordon. Pass to Murray. Clock at 6. To the inside. Stolen by Vassell. Here's Wembanyama. Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
And Wembanyama can dunk it basically just standing up. You gotta keep him out of the paint.
Murray passes to Jokic. Denver moving it around. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. 15 points for Nikola Jokic.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Yeah, I like how they're establishing their interior presence right away. That's going to collapse the defense and create other opportunities.
Wembanyama, no good. Murray against Fox. Murray passes to Jokic. Yes, and it's Murray picking up the assist. Murray's got his 4th assist with that last one.
Another bucket from Jokic. He could dominate scoring-wise every night if he wanted to. He is that good.
Wembanyama takes the elbow jumper and drains it. Wembanyama's got 41.
Well, they wouldn't be in the position they're in without his contribution. He has tormented this defense tonight.
To the middle. Here's Jokic. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama.
An elite rim protector. Wemby's height and freakish wingspan allow him to just wipe shots away.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. 6 to shoot. Blocked again! Here's the cell. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. All right, on the line, we've got our insider, Shams Charania. What do you have for us, Shams?
Well, a debate is brewing. While the NBA has pushed back against load management, saying it's an 82-game league, prominent voices on the team side countering that. With much more movement on every possession, modern play style places novel demands on players' bodies.
A serious challenge. Okay, Shams, thanks for that report. Now a timeout called by Denver. Now a moment to take a look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it's been trending for De'Aaron Fox.
Yeah, clearly his offensive output has been on a bit of a decline. Now, that could point to a lot of things, but mostly I think he's just putting his focus elsewhere on the floor, looking for other ways to help out his team.
Here's Jokic. Basket counts. Jokic has got 19 points.
Strength and determination from Jokic inside, scoring.
Oh, are you kidding me?
Good.
Getting up and then throwing it down.
Oh, that was a big hammer right there. An impressive display. How about that look on the AT&T connected cam? Pass to Watson. Beyond the arc. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
Fox finds Wembanyama. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. This one for 3. Brown grabs the board. Brown's got 4 rebounds now.
After draining 3 triples in the first half, he doesn't have any in the second half. I know he's disappointed, but he needs to remain aggressive.
Brown with a steal. Puts up a 3. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. And Wembanyama has the ball here for the Spurs. And at home for the next game, it'll be Charlotte pulling in to face him.
You know, it's hard to believe a guy over 7 feet is capable of moves like that. I mean, my goodness.
Here's Jokic. 21 points in the game. Outside Watson. Pass to Gordon. Rebound San Antonio. Wembanyama's got his 20th rebound here tonight. 14 feet away. That's good from Fox. On the assist from Wembanyama. Fox has got his first points of the night.
Nice to see Fox opening his offense up a little, taking advantage of a mid-range look.
Down low. Here's Jokic. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama. And an important part of every team's game. A look at the hustle stats for San Antonio.
Well, I love how connected they've been defensively. They're right into shooters and piling up block shots.
And we also got to talk about the number of points they've scored in transition. Just jumping all over the opposition in this regard.
Here's Wembanyama. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. It goes on Peyton Watson.
It's such a difficult frame to guard. Wembanyama draws the foul easily.
Free throw good, Wembanyama. That one's no good.
Honestly, we have never seen someone like Victor Wembanyama, a skilled 7.5-footer. The way he moves, it's unreal.
Vassell finds Wembanyama. To the paint. Champagny, the pass to Wembanyama. Shakes him. Oh, and the jam by Wembanyama!
Well, he's not the thickest guy, but Wembanyama can bully his way inside when he needs to.
Outside Murray. And here's Gordon from the arc. It's good. And the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got 5 assists tonight. Wembanyama scanning the floor. Castle outside. Pass to Wembanyama. Just 4 to shoot. There's the triple. Rebounded by Denver. Jokic has got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. And you think about Jokic's point center game. He's a pioneer, Grant. A one-of-a-kind.
Oh, one-of-a-kind indeed. And historically, very few centers have led their team in assists, and none with the regularity of Jokic. So he's an outlier, but is he a trendsetter? Only time will tell.
Pass to Watson. It's Jokic, high post. Wembanyama on him. Oh, he muscles it in through the contact. They call the foul, and he's on his way to the line.
Look at Jokic gutting it out against the defense. Really earning that and one chance.
Look at who's out there now for San Antonio. Harrison Barnes, he's checked in for Champagny. Bryant comes in for Vassell. Johnson, he's checked in for Castle. And it's Harper in for De'Aaron Fox. And Denver with a change here, too. Hardaway's checked in. Inside. And it's Murray finishing it off.
Yeah, we all know Murray is a shooter. Well, look out. He can finish, too.
The 3 from Wembanyama. The rebound by Murray.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Gordon, right side. It's stolen by Barnes. Outside Wembanyama. Pass to Harper. Back to Wembanyama. Over Hardaway. Wembanyama, no good. And so it's Jokic who brings up the ball for Denver. Now here's Murray. He's guarded by Barnes. Here's Gordon. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama.
A naturally gifted shot blocker. Wembanyama just has that sixth sense for detecting incoming shots.
Hits the rim on the way in, and the bucket is good. Wembanyama's got 54 points. Denver has gone just 1 of 5 from three-point range here in the third quarter.
And he's single-handedly trying to keep them alive. Terrific scoring quarter. Will it be enough, though?
To the inside, Harper. Good, and the assist to Wembanyama. Harper's got his second basket on the night.
Yeah, Harper really had to force his way through. No one gives rookies an easy time out there.
Pass to Jokic. He blocks it again.
Swatting shots away with ferocity.
He is not messing around in this one. For the Nuggets, Cam Johnson, he's checked in for Gordon. Strawler comes in for Watson. And it's Brown in for Murray. Brown finds Jokic. Shot clock at 6. He can't get it to go. San Antonio has got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. That's a blocking foul, and he'll shoot free throws. Here's a look at the schedule for Denver. Saturday, they'll be matching up with LeBron James and the Los Angeles Lakers. Then on Tuesday, they'll be playing against Joel Embiid and the Philadelphia 76ers.
And you know, for that matchup with the Trailblazers, they're going to have to play flawless in that one. An opponent like that will punish mistakes, but I wouldn't be shocked if they were able to win.
Jones, he's checked in for Jokic. Outside Hardaway, lets the three fly. San Antonio with a rebound.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone.
Wembanyama, pass to Bryant. Outside Barnes, to the middle. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
Yeah, flat-out dominant score. Wemby's ability to capitalize from anywhere on the floor is what makes him so dangerous.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt. And he's doing things on the glass tonight that we don't often see.
Well, it's all due to his energy and effort, as well as how well he's been able to get ideal positioning on the glass.
Bryant outside. San Antonio moving the ball around. Johnson with a bucket.
That's a nice bit of space. And Johnson was locked and loaded for that catch-and-shoot jumper.
Outside Johnson. To the right side. Here's Strother. The Nuggets with another miss. San Antonio's gone 1 of 4 here in the third from range. And yes, another basket.
I mean, he has all the tools and all the desire.
Now tied for second most 60-point games. What a career he's had. Pass to Strother. 51 seconds left in the third. And no good. The dry spell continues.
They're still looking for his first bucket. You can't put all their struggles on him tonight, but he's been brutal.
The three, good! Another from 3.
That last 3 now ties him for the franchise record for most in a season. You know he's looking for that next one.
You talk about being locked in all year long. Next one sets the franchise record. What a season it's been for him.
Harper, second personal foul. Third team foul.
We've got 22 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Hardaway. And that one's good.
Hardaway mixing it up inside. And I like when Hardaway Jr. tries his luck close to the rim.
And there's the screen. Wembanyama, pass to Harper. Yes! And it's Wembanyama picking up the assist. Wembanyama's got his 5th assist in this one. Launches it from deep. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama. And so the San Antonio Spurs making this game a no contest. They poured it on early. And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. And so it's San Antonio easily grabbing this one. We saw 2 different teams tonight. One played with confidence, operating flawlessly. The other just looked lost.
And the energy in this building was awesome. The crowd was involved from the jump, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see how it all came together.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Coach Stan Van Gundy, this is Brian Anderson.